From a coaching point of view, swimming is one of the hardest things to pick up from as a beginner athlete. There's three things that I've found over the 15 years of coaching that I have that are contributors to what we see as a beginner athlete getting in the water. One is overreaching, which also leads to dropping the elbow on the stroke. The second one is flexibility through the thoracic area and being able to get to that position that we need for that catch and that pull phase. The third one is core. It's one of the things that we see with poor body positioning in the water, which relates to their kick as well. They're the three things that we do find that we have problems with beginner swimmers in triathlon. Where you position your head in your freestyle stroke changes the whole dynamics of what happens with your body in the water. If your head's too high, your hips will drop down, which causes more of a flow around you, which makes you slower. The other thing is if you actually bury your head down too far, you can actually be pushing more water. So trying to find that ultimate area to put your head in that position when you're swimming is probably one of the most vital parts of being a faster swimmer. Another component of the swimming is the kicking. A lot of athletes don't like doing it. One of the things that kick is good for is also relaxing and relieving the muscles from the bike and the run section, but also it gives you the propulsion that you need for swimming. It gets you up on top of the water so that it comes back up with that body position of where we're able to hold you in the water. So it's also vital to put a bit of kicking into your swimming program. So one of the things we talk about is that dropping of the elbow on the front of your stroke. So one of the things you can do if you've got a partner or a swimming partner that you can go through, so this is some of the things that we play around with in our coaching environment. So we get Belinda up here, and then what we do is if we drop the elbow down and we have the wrist down, that's what we call dropping the elbow on the front of your stroke. It's also one of the weakest areas. So if I get Belinda to push down from her wrist, see there's not a lot of power there in that stroke. So if we come back up and we slightly turn the elbow out and we bring the wrist down and then we get Belinda to push down, see there's more power that comes into that stroke. So that's what we're looking at the front of our stroke. The other way that you can do it as well is by just coming over, elbow coming over, just bend the elbow there we go, and you also get the person in front here. And what you get them to do is push down with their wrist and their hand. It also gives you a chance to activate the lats, which is what we're trying to do, is use the bigger muscle group at the front rather than using the front of our shoulder.